हाँ जी, अपन आज पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स डिवाइसेस के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। ये अपना पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में 5th लेक्चर है। पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में अपन ने पहले पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइसेस के बारे में स्टडी की, दूसरे लेक्चर में पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइसेस के करैक्टरिस्टिक्स के बारे में स्टडी की, तीसरे लेक्चर में एससीआर की करैक्टरिस्टिक, एससीआर प्रोटेक्शन सर्किट्स के बारे में स्टडी की, चौथे लेक्चर में अपन ने एससीआर ट्रिगरिंग सर्किट्स के बारे में स्टडी की, और 5th लेक्चर में अपन ने क्या किया, एससीआर का सीरीज पैरेलल ऑपरेशंस की स्टडी किया। तो ये 6th लेक्चर है जिसमें एससीआर थायरिस्टर फैमिली के डिवाइसेस के बारे में स्टडी करेंगे। थायरिस्टर फैमिली मेंबर्स, थायरिस्टर फैमिली मेंबर्स, इसके एक एक मेंबर्स के बारे में स्टडी करेंगे। जैसे कि इसके मेंबर हैं LASCR, लाइट एक्चुएटिंग एससीआर, PUT पुट प्रोग्रामेबल यूनि जंक्शन ट्रांजिस्टर, SUS सिलिकॉन यूनिलैटरल स्विच, सिलिकॉन कंट्रोल स्विच, डायक, ट्रायक, एसिमेट्रिक एससीआर, रिवर्स कंडक्टिंग थायरिस्टर, GTO गेट टर्न ऑफ थायरिस्टर, स्टैटिक इंडक्शन थायरिस्टर, मोस कंट्रोल थायरिस्टर। ऐसे बहुत सारे जो है डिवाइसेस हैं जो थायरिस्टर फैमिली में आती हैं। उनके करैक्टरिस्टिक ऑलमोस्ट थायरिस्टर जैसी करैक्टरिस्टिक होती हैं, कुछ उसमें वेरिएशंस होता है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग वो पर्टिकुलर एप्लीकेशंस में काम आती है। ऐसे डिवाइसेस के बारे में अपन स्टडी करेंगे। वो थायरिस्टर फैमिली के मेंबर्स होते हैं। तो इसमें पहला जो डिवाइस है LASCR, इसका नाम है लाइट एक्चुएटिंग एससीआर। ये लाइट से ऑन होता है। इसका सिंबॉलिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन है, ये एक एससीआर ही है, बस इसके ऊपर लाइट गिरती है तो ये काम करता है। इसका नाम है लाइट एक्चुएटिंग एससीआर। ये एग्जैक्टली एससीआर जैसा है, बस इस पे गेट सिग्नल देने की बजाय लाइट से ये एक्सेलरेट होता है, लाइट से ये काम करता है। ये लाइट एक्चुएटिंग एससीआर है। इसमें गेट को इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट से करंट देने की, वोल्टेज देने की जरूरत नहीं होती। ये हाई वोल्टेज और हाई करंट एप्लीकेशन में काम आता है। इसकी वोल्टेज रेटिंग बहुत अच्छी होती है, 6 किलो वोल्ट वोल्टेज रेटिंग में काम करता है, और इसकी करंट रेटिंग 3500 एम्पियर, 3.5 किलो एम्पियर करंट रेटिंग का ये होता है। इसका फॉरवर्ड वोल्टेज ड्रॉप बहुत कम होता है। ये फॉरवर्ड वोल्टेज ड्रॉप वो 2 वोल्ट होता है, और इसका जो है सर्किट होता है, जो गेट सर्किट होता है, उसको बहुत कम वोल्टेज पावर की जरूरत होती है। 5 मिलीवाट लाइट पावर इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर गेट ट्रिगरिंग। इसकी करैक्टरिस्टिक जैसे एससीआर की करैक्टरिस्टिक एग्जैक्टली दिस इज नथिंग, इट इज एससीआर ओनली द डिफरेंस। एससीआर इज द डिवाइस दैट कैन बी triggered by applying the voltage across the gate and the current which is pass the gate current. But here this is the device which can be turned on by applying a light signal. So it is very good as compared to SCR. It is having the very high rating wherever the extra high voltage applications or the high voltage applications are there. LASCR is generally used. It required black box so that natural light did not fall or doesn't fall on this device. So the light signal will be go. The gate signal should be protected from the natural light. The light signal will be fall on that, so that SCR will be on by the light triggering only. So light does not react with the high voltage, extra high voltage, so it can work on the extra high voltage applications. HVDC, extra high voltage applications. So this is very good device. This is somewhat costlier as compared to the general SCR, so it cannot be used for the general application, but the special application it is used. It having higher rating even, so it is good for the higher applications and it is a good one. And there is no any danger. It is the isolation. Gate is totally isolated because the electrically triggered, not the electronics triggered, it is light triggered. So this is one device, that is LASCR. Now we are taking the second device. So second device is PUT. Second device PUT. Programmable Unijunction Thyristor. Programmable Unijunction Thyristor. Programmable Unijunction Thyristor. It is the programmable thyristor, and why it is known as unijunction? Because the gate signal is applied at the first junction, near about the J1 junction. J1 and J2, in between J1 and J2. This is the gate signal. Gate signal is applied, and you can see from the symbolic representation of this device, gate signal is connected here. So it looks like the unijunction gate. The anode and gate is the unijunction like structure. So this is looks like the gate and anode is the one junction at a junction. So it is known as programmable unijunction thyristor. Its characteristic is similar to the thyristor's characteristic. The characteristic is similar to the thyristor's characteristic. It is similar to the thyristor characteristic. The difference is mainly used to provide delay. Mainly used application is to provide a delay in logical circuits, in timing circuits, triggering circuits, it is generally used. The largest possible rating, a rating is very small rating. Largest possible rating, largest possible rating is 200 the voltage and 1 ampere. 200 the voltage and 1 ampere is the current. 200 the voltage. Otherwise, SCR having the rating in kiloampere and kilovolts. But this having the rating in 200 voltage, that is the maximum possible voltage, and 1 ampere is the current maximum possible. So it having very low voltage and current rating. This is the maximum possible we can have. Otherwise, the less, the 10 voltage, 50 volt, so many applications. Okay. So this is about the PUT, programmable unijunction transistor. Now we are taking the third one device, that is SUS, that is silicon unilateral switch. Third device, that is silicon unilateral switch. Third device, which is known as silicon. Third device, SUS. Silicon unilateral switch. Silicon unilateral switch. It is like the PUT. It like PUT. Difference is diode. Means like this, P and PN. So here also the gate is near about the anode, not the cathode. Gate is near about the anode, but here in between cathode to gate there is a diode. This is the difference only. This is the difference. Otherwise, it is similar to the PUT. This is SUS, silicon unilateral switch. This is SUS, silicon unilateral switch. It is like the PUT. The difference is the low voltage avalanche diode is connected in between. Low voltage avalanche diode is connected in between cathode to gate. The advantage of this one, or the feature of this, it's turn on for fixed anode to cathode voltage. Unlike an SCR, which gate voltage or the voltage will be vary as per the atmospheric condition, the ambient temperature. Unlike SCR, which voltage or triggering circuit firing pulses or required gate voltage and current vary as per varies with temperature ambient temperature. Here it does not depend upon the ambient temperature. It's turn on for the fixed value of the voltage. It does not affect by the ambient temperature. So it is a very good device. So for the measurement of the temperature, atmospheric condition, the different atmosphere it can be used. It can use for the timing circuit, logical circuit, triggering circuits. Use timers, logical, triggering circuits. Its rating is 20 volt, half ampere. Small device. The rating is very small, but it is a good device. Its on and off condition, the on condition normally does not depend upon the ambient temperature. Its work or its on at the fixed anode to cathode voltage. Otherwise, in the normal SCR, the on voltage, the fixed gate voltage we apply with it on, sometime at the 50 volt, sometime at the 55 volt, and sometime at the 56 volt. It depends upon the ambient condition. Ambient means temperature. So, okay, this is a very good device, and it is similar to the PUT, programmable unijunction transistor. The difference is it having the gate, so the gate will not get damaged. It having the avalanche type diode, so the negative pulses also come on that It the safe in the operation due to the negative also. So it used in the timer circuit, logical circuit and triggering circuits. Next device is SCS. Next is fourth device, that is SCS, silicon control switch. It is silicon control switch. Controlled switch. Silicon control switch. It is positive and negative both controlling and having two gates. Here the one gate and there the gate. Here the positive pulse for the on and negative pulse for the off. Here the negative pulse for the on and positive pulse for the off. It can be turn on and turn off. It can be turn on and turn off from both the sides. So, and the symbolic representation of this is it having two gates. So this is the one gate and this is the another one gate. Another one. This is the one gate, this is another one gate. So it having two gates. So it can be turn on and turn off from both the sides. It having the characteristic like this one. It is similar to the SCR's characteristic. Its characteristic is similar to the SCR characteristic. Its rating, it also is small device. Its rating is 100 volt and 0.2 ampere current. 100 volt and 0.2 ampere. Its used application, you can say application of this device is timing circuit, timers, logical circuit, triggering circuits, okay, pulse generator, pulse generators, voltage sensors, oscillators. So these kind of the application, it is used. It's good device. The smaller one device, it can be turned on by the positive pulse and off by the negative pulse, and on the end side by the negative pulse it can be on, and for the positive pulse it can be off. So it is controlled one, silicon controlled switch. It is the fully controlled switch. It control for the on and off the both. So it's good one, and but it having the small rating. Current is very less. Current in the range of milliamperes only, less than 1 ampere. The very few current, very less current. So in the logical, timers and oscillator circuits, for the electronic circuit is generally used. Next device, the fifth one device, a dioc. Fifth one is thyristor family members. We are studying the fifth one device is dioc. It is known as diode in AC. It's work in both the direction. At the PN like structure. The structure is like this one. At the P, N and P, N and P, and here between the P there is a N, and here between the P there is a N. Okay. So here we are connecting, here we are connecting one anode and here we are connecting that is the cathode. Okay, there is only gate, it's not control, it is like a diode, so it is known as AC diode in AC, means it's work in both the direction, is bidirectional device. So the symbolic representation is like this, diode in one side, this is the diode in another side. So this is the symbolic representation of this one device. Its work, the characteristic is its work in this one direction, in positive direction. Similarly, it can work in the negative direction. So both the direction it having the breakdown voltage, it works after the breakover voltage. It works after the breakover voltage. So if the AC voltage is applied and there is a diag of 50, so after the 50 the voltage is fixed one, and below the 50 this the voltage is fixed one, not higher than that, not higher than that. So this is like the characteristic this device have. Okay, so this is the work as a clamper circuit, clamp the waveform, or it allow the voltage also in a circuit, that it connect that for the clamper also, and otherwise it is connect like this one. When the voltage is higher than that, it allow. If the voltage is lesser than that, if the voltage is higher than that, it allow. If the voltage in the negative cycle also, voltage is higher than that, it allow. Okay, so it's work like this. It works like this. Voltage, suppose that this is a 100 ampere, 100 voltage to 100, and this is of the 70 voltage diode. The 70 voltage rating of the diode, so 70 voltage in the negative also, minus 70, and this is the minus 100, minus 100. So in this way it's work. In this way it's work. It's true. So it work in both direction. It allow the both the current cycles, positive cycle as well the negative cycle, but after a particular value of voltage. Okay. But it is the uncontrolled one. The voltage cannot be vary. It depends upon the rating only. Once it is installed in a circuit, that always it try to send the same voltage. It doesn't having any controlling mechanism. So this is about the diode and diode in AC with higher the breakover voltage. Now the sixth device is diode. Try sixth device is triode in AC. This is a triode or transistor in AC, or control diode in AC, we can say. It having the structural representation, the symbolic representation like this one. This is the one direction, this is the opposite direction, and this is the gate signal. Two directional, and is the gate signal, and the structural diagram like the diode. Only the gate connection is there. It can be on and off. So the characteristic is like this one for the positive cycle, and the same the characteristic for the negative cycle. So this negative cycle, it can be turn over here, it can be turn over here, it can be turn over here, it can be turn over here. It cannot turn or at whatever the voltage here or here. It depends upon the gate current Ig2, Ig1, Ig and I0. No any current. And similarly minus Ig2, minus Ig1, minus Ig. Okay. If the higher the gate current, it can be turned on, the lower the voltage. Breakover voltage 1, breakover voltage 2, breakover voltage 1, breakover voltage. Okay. So if the gate current Ig2 is greater than Ig1 that is greater than Ig, so the breakover voltage Vg2 is less as compared to Vb1 as compared to Vb. So higher the gate signal, higher the gate voltage, higher the gate current is applied, it can be turned on before the voltage, means lesser the voltage. So this is the characteristic. It's a very good device. It can control in the both directions. So whatever the AC voltage waveform, this is the suppose that the AC waveform. So it can be turned or here. Then output voltage comes out like this one. Similarly, this is the symmetrical about the positive and negative, because the same gate signal, not there is no any gate connections, there is no any gate terminals, only the one gate terminal. So it is symmetrical about the positive and negative. This voltage can be vary, this voltage can be vary. It will have that less gate current, then it can be turned over here. When it can be turned over here, this is the output voltage. It can be turned over here. This is the output voltage. It can be turned over here. This will be the output voltage. Okay. So it can be turned over here. It can be turned over here. It can be turned over here. Or it can be turned over here. So we turn over here for the red one signal for the higher the voltage. So it is turn over here for the red one signal, and this is for the black one signal. Okay, so it depends upon where we are triggering. It. Okay. So this is also for the negative, less. For the lesser the voltage, and this is for the greater. Okay. So this is the tri, and its voltage and current rating. Tri voltage and current rating is 1200 volt and 300 ampere of the current. It's a good rating, not higher than even very good as compared to SCR, but it's much better. Good voltage current and good frequency, good voltage, current and frequency rating. As compared to the main thyristor, but the lower than conventional thyristor, So this is about the tri. It's a good device. It can control, it generally used for the AC voltage regulators. It's generally used for AC voltage regulator. Regulation voltage in both the direction. So AC voltage regulators, cycloconverters, bidirectional control. So this is about the tri. Next device, which is ASCR. The seventh device is ASCR. It is known as asymmetric SCR. Asymmetric SCR means is the symbolic representation is like this one, the black one. Half portion is black and half portion is white. So it is not the symmetrical from both the sides. So it is known as asymmetric SCR. So it is known as asymmetric SCR. So what is the thing? It does not having blocking capacity. Does not having blocking, reverse blocking capability. It does not having reverse blocking capability. It is almost 20 to 30 volt, that the reverse blocking, and 400 to 2000 voltage, that were forward blocking capability. Forward blocking capability. It is fast turn on and turn off device. So it works at the high frequency. So high frequency. So frequency range is 20 kilohertz as compared to the conventional thyristor, that is for 10 kilohertz, or it is the conventional thyristor for 1 kilohertz. It works on the 20 kilohertz. It having good efficiency. Good efficiency. Good. Minimum size, weight and cost. Minimum size, weight and cost. It has a minimum size, weight and cost. So this is about asymmetric SCR. It's working properly at the smaller in size, but forward blocking capability is very good. It can work up to 2 kilovolts. 2 kilovolts. That is very good. And at the fast turn on, turn off device. So due to the fast it's turn off device, it's having good work on the good frequency. Higher the frequency range is compared to conventional thyristors. The conventional thyristor work on the 1 kilohertz of the frequency, but this can work at the 20 kilohertz of the frequency range. Smaller size, less cost, and it is generally used in the chopper circuits and inverter circuits where the reverse blocking voltage capability does not require. Where the reverse blocking voltage is not required. So it work on these circuits and these applications. Now the reverse conducting thyristor, 8 number of device. Reverse conducting thyristor, RCT. Conducting thyristor. Reverse conducting thyristor. It conduct in the reverse direction because it having a one diode. So it is similar to the asymmetric SCR, only the difference is it having the reverse conducting diode. Therefore, the reverse blocking capacity of RCT is lesser than whatever the conducting capacity of a asymmetric SCR. Asymmetric SCR having reverse blocking capacity in the range of 20 volt, even though it does not having reverse voltage blocking capacity in the range of 20 volt. It's especially case of, so it having zero reverse voltage blocking capacity. Reverse voltage blocking capacity. It having voltage rating as 2000 of the volt and current capacity of 500 amperes of the current. It having good performance for inverter and inverters and chopper circuits. Inverter and chopper circuit. It is used wherever the reverse voltage blocking capacity does not required. It's work or it's used where the reverse voltage blocking capacity does not require. So its characteristic is this is, and this is reverse. This is the reverse voltage blocking. It does not having reverse, otherwise the conventional thyristor having reverse blocking capacity like this. So it does not having reverse blocking, even it has zero reverse blocking capacity. Okay. Asymmetric SCR having reverse blocking capacity is much better as compared to RCT, because it having the reverse conducting inbuilt, reverse conducting diode inbuilt, reverse conducting diode. So it is reverse conducting thyristor. Now the 9th number device, that is GTO, gate turn off thyristor. It is gate turn off thyristor. All the thyristors are gate on thyristors. So this is special. It can be turned off by the using gate signal. So it is a special, the symbolic representation or structural representation. In the having the structural representation is having the gate P and P and P and P and P, positive, 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 plus, plus and plus. And it is multi-structural anode, and then N, then P, and this is the N multi-structural gate also. This is the N and N, and they are connected to the gate. And this is the P and P, they are connected to the cathode. So this is the cathode. So this is a special device. It can be represented by the symbols like this one, having the both the direction of the flow, positive and negative. It can be represented symbolically like this one also. It can be symbolically represented like this one also. Cross like this. So it is suitable for the inverter and chopper circuit where reverse conduction blocking is required. It is used in inverter and chopper circuit. Where forward blocking, forward bias blocking, not blocking, forward bias turn off means that is known as commutation. Commutation is required. Forward bias commutation is required. So it is generally used where the forward bias commutation is required. A systematic diagram is, there is a this is the transistor model of thyristor, and this is a gate is connected over here, it may be connected over here, and this is the cathode, anode and cathode. So this is So here to improve its anode, it may be in the gold daubed. To improve the turning of process, we have to do two things. The gold daubed structure, in a structure, gold doping is to fasting its turning of process will doping of the gold material, gold, and secondly, it is short circuited anode. It is known as short circuited anode. Shorted anode. It is shorted anode. These two structures are available here, the anode. So we can compare in between these two. One is gold daubed GTO and other is shorted anode GT. One is gold daubed, another is gold daubed, another is anode sorted anode. The comparison in between these two is more on state voltage drop. Gold daubed is more on state voltage drop. More on state voltage drop. Low voltage drop. Low. On state voltage drop is low. High reverse voltage blocking. High reverse voltage blocking. This having low reverse voltage blocking. Suitable for high frequency. And this is suitable for low frequency. These are the comparison between these two types. Now the GTO compare with conventional thyristor. Comparison of GTO with conventional thyristor. Comparison of GTO with conventional thyristor. Here are the GTO, here are the thyristor. More GTO having more latching and holding current. Latching and holding current. Less latching and holding current. High gate current. Low gate current. Gate losses. High gate current means high gate losses. Low gate losses. Reverse voltage blocking more and forward voltage reverse blocking. Reverse voltage blocking is more than forward voltage blocking capacity. Reverse voltage blocking capacity is more than the forward blocking capacity. it having same reverse and forward voltage blocking capability. These are the almost the disadvantage of GTO. Even though GTO is used, we call it having good advantages, greatness or goodness. GTO's goodness or advantages. GTO has faster switching speed. Faster. Slower. Good surge current rating. Low surge current rating. More DI/dt. More DI/dt. Less DI/dt. High efficiency. High efficiency. Low efficiency. Less noise. Less noise. More noise. So these are the advantage or goodness of GTO over the conventional thyristor. That's why GTO is very good as compared to the conventional thyristor in case of inverter and chopper circuits. So in inverter and chopper circuit, wherever the turn off is required, turn off is required. In forward biasing also, when they will require the get turn off, means that is the commutation is required. So it doesn't require the additional commutating circuit. It does not require additional commutating circuit. Only the gate circuit works as a commutating circuit. So the block circuit, the bigger circuit, the heavier circuit, it does not require. So it is good one, great one for the commutating circuits, the inverter and chopper circuit. Next device is static induction thyristor. Static induction thyristor. Static induction thyristor. That is 10th one device. Static induction thyristor. There is also a static induction transistor, but this is a static induction thyristor. So it is just like GTO. It's just like GTO, nothing else. It invented by the Japanese company. Japan. It invented by the Japan in 1988 with the newest device, and similar device which is invented in the Bell Laboratory is FCT, field control thyristor. But it is more famous, popular, and having the good control mechanism. It having voltage rating is 2500 volt and current rating of 500 ampere and frequency of 100 hertz. Okay. Hundred kilohertz, not 100 hertz, 100 kilohertz. Now we can compare the SIT with the GTO. static induction thyristor with the GTO, will compare. SITH and GT. Okay. Static induction thyristor is normally on. This is the on signal is applied. Normally on signal. On, and this is on and off. On and off. There is the two, there is the symbolic representation. There is a two current. One is the on current and another is the off current. Two off. So it is the on and off both. Higher conduction drop. Voltage drop high. High conduction voltage drop low. Low conduction voltage drop. Conduction. High drop. Lower turn off current gain. Lower turn off current gain. It is 2 to 3 times. Turn off current gain is lesser, but here turn off current gain is higher, that is 4 to 5 times. 4 to 5 times current gain. Let's work at the higher frequency. 100 kilohertz. It's low frequency. 20 kilohertz. Higher dV upon dt rating. dV upon dt and di by dt. Low. More SOA, safe operating area, less. SOA, safe operating area. On the characteristic, on the load characteristic, it having the curve, more safe operating area, it having less safe operating area. Now the next device is MCT. So the next device is MCT. Next device is MCT. This is the 11th one device. It is MOS control thyristor. MOS controlled thyristor. MOSFET control thyristor. High frequency, high power, low conduction losses. High frequency, high power, low conduction losses. But good device. It is nothing, it is a transistor BJT So this is like this one. This is the anode, this is the cathode, and this is the gate. So this is the way we can have it having high frequency, high power and low conduction losses, low forward voltage drop forward, low forward voltage drop, fast on type, on off time, fast on off time, low switching losses, low switching losses, high gate input impedance, It is invented in 1992. Disadvantage is only low reverse voltage blocking capability. Reverse voltage blocking. This is only the disadvantage. So, this is the way we have described so many devices in the power electronics family, the thyristor family members. In this lecture, definitely you will enjoy a lot. Otherwise, there is so many families. All each and every day they are invented, come into the market. Nowadays, so many, they are in the hundreds number. But basically, these are the devices. They will be asked in a competitive examination. They will be asked in the university examination, and they are in a syllabus or in the books. So these are the most of the devices, the most of the famous devices I have covered. So definitely you go through these devices, you remember the devices, remember their symbolic representation, remember their characteristics, remember their applications, remember their advantages. In this way you can compare them. You know that almost one or two questionnaires generally asked in the competitive examination about the comparative study of the devices. So definitely it is very important aspect, important topic, you have to cover it. And you can make a notes so that the twice or thrice you will to go through them. Then definitely you can remember which one having the higher di by dt capability, which one having the low blocking voltage, which having the higher blocking voltage, which having the high frequency of operation, which having the higher safe operating area and all that. So definitely you will enjoy a lot from my lecture. So you will enjoy, you will be forward this lecture to your friends also. You communicate them, you go through the lecture, subscribe it, and definitely will follow me. So I will be upload so many lectures on the power electronics, control system, circuit analysis, machine, and all other subjects. So definitely you will have a good advantage to study all these subjects on the one platform. Thank you, thanks a lot.